Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Nitai Sachinandana Nitai Sachinandana Gaura Hari Jaya Nitai Sachinandana Nitai Sachinandana Gaura Hari Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. You want to sing?
We're supposed to keep going. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, oh, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Jaya Gaur, Jaya Gaur, Jaya Gaur, Nityananda, Jaya Gaur, Jaya Gaur, Jaya Gaur, Nityananda, Jaya Gaur, Jaya Gaur, Jaya Gaur, Nityananda, Gaura Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari, Nityananda Goshai, Nityananda Goshai, Nityananda Goshai, Nityananda Goshai, Gaurari. Nitai Sachinandana Gaurari, Jaya Nitai Nitai Sachinandana Gaurari. Kali Yuga Pavana Nityananda Goshai, Patita Pavana Nityananda Goshai, Patita Pavana Nityananda Goshai, Patita. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Srila Guru Deva, Guru Deva. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. कई को पावना हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय, नित्यानंद त्रयोदशी महोत्सव की जय। जय गुरु प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल।
Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone to this most auspicious appearance day of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So I would like to speak a little bit about the wonderful form of our Lord. But before that, we will offer prayers to the previous acharyas. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupah Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha. Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय जय श्री कृष्ण जय नित्यानंद, जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। प्लीज सिंग। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद, जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। श्री अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा, श्री अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा। So this is a prayer to Lord Sri Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda and to the devotee Gaura Bhakta Vrinda of all the devotees of Lord Sri Chaitanya. So today is the very auspicious appearance day of Lord Nityananda. Lord Nityananda is none different than Lord Balarama. And today I wish to speak a little bit about Lord Nityananda. I have about 20 minutes. So we'll try to, as it says in the Bhagavad Gita, Machita Madgata Prana Bodhayantas Parasparam Katayantascha Mam Nityam Tushyanti Charamanticha. So the devotees, their only business is to talk about Krishna. As Krishna says, Bodhayantas Parasparam Katayantascha Mam Nityam. Nityam means eternally, forever, not just daily, forever. They discuss about Krishna, and in this way they derive great satisfaction and bliss. So I will make an attempt to discuss something about the Lord's activities. Nityananda Prabhu is, as I said, none different than Balramji. And Balramji, when he came in the Krishna Leela, he was a strict adherent to Maryada. Maryada means etiquette. Sometimes Krishna would do this kind of Teda activities, but Balramji will always correct him. Right? Balramji is always watchful and he would correct Krishna. But when he appeared as Nityananda Prabhu, he was known as Avadhut. This word Avadhut, what does this word Avadhut mean? Avadhut means he doesn't follow any of the social conventions. He acts opposite. He also does not dress in any ordinary conventional way. So he was supposed to be acting like a mendicant, right? But if you see the dress of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, he would wear jewelry. In fact, for a spiritual seeker, they should not touch, like in a sannyas, they should not touch gold or silver. But Nityananda Prabhu would wear jewelry, costly jewelry. It is said the sannyasi wears this kashaya means saffron cloth. The saffron cloth, it is said that it indicates that that person is socially dead. He has no more connections to this world. But Nityananda Prabhu, he would wear pattu vastra, that is silk clothes. Right? He would wear that. So he was known as Avadut. Chaitanyera Dhasera Pagal. That in the service of Lord Chaitanya, he became like a madman. So can you tell about social customs to a madman? No, it is not possible. But Nityananda Prabhu was not just any ordinary madman. He was mad in the service of Sri Chaitanya. So today I want to highlight some aspects of Lord Nityananda's character. One is the aspect of forgiveness. Second is the aspect of mercy. In the limited time we have, just these two. Of course, he is the ocean of all good qualities. He is the Supreme Lord himself. Have you seen any incarnation of the Supreme Lord where the Lord appears and he chants his own holy names? Did Ram, when he came, he was chanting Hare Krishna? No. When Narasimhadev appeared, was he chanting the holy names? No. Even when Lord Krishna appeared, he was not doing that. But Lord appeared as Sri Chaitanya and Nityananda, they were constantly chanting Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam Sangopangastra Parsadam Yajna Sankirtana Prayer Yajantihi Sumedasaha. Srimad Bhagavatam says, it talks about the advent of Lord Chaitanya in this age of Kali Yuga. And it says that this personality is Krishna himself, but he doesn't have the bodily complexion of Krishna. And his weapons, he has no weapons. Any incarnation of the Lord Sangopangastra are his associates, the devotees. Have you seen any incarnation of the Lord who would go door to door to every person's house? Lord Chaitanya asked Nityananda Prabhu to go to every person's door and request them to chant Hare Krishna. The Lord, in his other incarnations, he would go to two people's homes only. To the home of devotees, and sometimes he will show up at the homes of asuras, demons, to finish them off. But those were the only homes that he would visit. But Lord Nityananda, he would take straw between his teeth as a sign of humility, and he would go to the house of every common person. Right? Dware dware deke. He would go to every doorstep. He would go and plead with them that, sir, please chant the holy names of Gaura Hari. If somebody says, no, I am too busy, I have too much work, too many things to do, Lord Nityananda would say, I will take care of that work. You have work at home, you need to sweep the floor, I will sweep your floor. You chant the names of Lord Chaitanya. That personality who is none different than Mahavishnu, who creates innumerable universes and who can destroy innumerable universes in a second, less than a second. He is going after common people, falling at the feet of ordinary people and requesting, begging them to chant Hare Krishna. In all incarnations, people fall at the feet of the Lord. But here the Lord is falling at the feet of the people. This is quite unheard of, unseen. But Nityananda Prabhu had no such restrictions. Right? Akaroda Paramananda Nityananda Rai. Right? he never even got angry. We are talking about Balramji. Balramji, who is very strict adherent of Maryada. Right? Romaharshan Sutta, he didn't get up while giving Bhagavatam class when Balramji entered. Maryada Langan, right? A offense. And there was a severe punishment. But this very same Nityananda, he comes, he is known as Akarodha, means he never becomes angry. Even Lord Chaitanya becomes angry. But Nityananda Prabhu does not become angry. Have you heard of an incarnation like this? Unseen, unheard of. So once Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu caught hold of Nityananda Prabhu's hand. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in Jagannath Puri. He caught hold of Nityananda Prabhu's hand and made him sit in a secluded place. And he said, Nama prema vitarite advaitera hunkarite avatarana hainu dharaya tarite kalire jiva karite tadera shiva tumi mora pradana sahaya. So, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling Nityananda Prabhu that I advented upon the plea of Advaita Acharya. Advaitera hunkarite. Right? Hunkaradi, garjanadi. Advaita Acharya was like a lion roaring. He was crying out for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to advent. And upon that plea, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advented. To do what? Nama prema vitarite. To spread the love of Nam Prem, the love of Lord Krishna. Tarite kalire jiva. To promote or to reform the jivas, the living entities in the age of Kali Yuga. And to give them all auspiciousness. He came, but he is saying, Tumi mora pradhana sahaya. You are my most important assistant. I can't do this without you. The Lord is telling Nityananda Prabhu. Then he goes on to say, Neelachala uddharitye govindera sangalaye dakshina deshete yabhami Shri Gauda Mandala Bhara Laye Kar Nama Prachara Twara Nitaya Tata Tumi. So he is saying, once I have reformed Neelachal, I will take the assistant of Govinda. There was his assistant, his name was Govinda. I will take him and I will go to Dakshina Deshe. I will go to South India. And I am giving you the responsibility of Gauda Mandala Bhara, Sri Gaura Mandala Bhara. And I want you to preach the names, the holy names of Krishna in Gaur Mandal. Because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had come to Jagannath Puri, the preaching activity in Gauradesh was not happening. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted Nityananda Prabhu to go there. So he is saying, Mohaite naha beyata tumi tu paribetaha preme data parama dayala. He is saying, you can give mercy which even I cannot do. Lord Chaitanya is saying, you are prema dhata and you can give the love which even I am not able to. That is the position of Nityananda Prabhu. And a significant pastime that happened in this regard is the deliverance of Jagai and Madhai. There is another pastime, lesser known pastime, which we will enact as a drama on Sunday. The deliverance of some dacoits. Not many people know about it, but that will be shown as a drama. So that's a plug to get your interest. So please come on Sunday, okay? Sunday, during our Sunday feast, we will do that drama. But the deliverance of Jagai and Madhai, it's a very touching story. Jagai and Madhai were so sinful that everyone was tormented by them. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had ordered Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur, Yare de ke tare kahe, Krishna Upadesh. Whoever you meet, go, approach them, everyone, make them chant Hare Krishna. So when Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur, they saw these two personalities, Nityananda Prabhu thought, my Lord, when he preaches, pious people immediately take to the chanting of holy names. But if these two personalities who commit sin after sin after sin, they never take a break, continuously they were committing sinful activities. They would eat cow's flesh. They would rob and plunder people. They would set fire to people's homes. They would rape women. Sin after sin they would commit. And Lord Nityananda thought, if these two personalities take to the chanting of the holy name, my Lord's glories will be spread everywhere. He was not even thinking for a moment that I will be known as the person who converted them. No sense of false ego that, oh, I will be known, I will convert them. No, he was thinking if they take to Krishna consciousness, then everyone, my Lord's fame will spread far and wide. So they approached these two personalities. And what was the result? Jagai and Madhai, they became very angry when they were told to chant Hare Krishna, to give up their sinful life, stop committing sins, and they started chasing the Lord. As Balramji, who had killed Dhenukasur, how difficult is it to kill these two? Not at all difficult. In fact, it might have been like welcome by all the devotees. But Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas, they acted like they were running away. But still, in another day, Nityananda Prabhu approached Jagai and Madhai and again pleaded with them. This time, Madhai crashed a pot. He struck with such force upon Nityananda Prabhu's head that blood started coming out. And his face and his whole body was covered with blood. But Nityananda Prabhu didn't protest. He again requested, please chant. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doesn't tolerate that. He appeared immediately and he was ready to kill Nityananda Prabhu. He was ready to kill Madhai, who struck Nityananda Prabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu requested, my Lord, your purpose of Advent is to deliver these fallen souls. If you start to kill, then there will be no one left. Because everyone in Kali Yuga is pretty much fallen. So Nityananda Prabhu was stopping. And he actually said, Jagai was, he tried to save me. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very compassionate towards Jagai because he tried to save his devotee. And he forgave their offense. Madhai also, seeing the compassion that Nityananda Prabhu was demonstrating, his heart also changed. And he also became very remorseful. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, upon the plea of Nityananda Prabhu, forgave him. Mahaprabhu took upon all the sinful reactions of Jagai and Madai upon himself. And the golden complexioned Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became blackish in color. And he said how that blackish color can be got rid of, all the sinful reactions. He asked his devotees to chant Hare Krishna, to do Harinam Sankirtan. And he said that all these sinful reactions will go into the heart of those people who offend Vaishnavas, who commit Vaishnava aparas. They will get the reactions of all these sins. So devotees, be careful. To commit an offense upon the feet of a devotee is a very dangerous thing. One will get the reactions of the sins that Jagai and Madai committed. Right? And Madai was feeling so remorseful. And Nityananda Prabhu asked, why are you feeling so sad? And Madai said, I struck you without recognizing who you are. There is no atonement for this. He was genuinely repentant. And Nityananda Prabhu asked him to build a ghat. You mean a ghat means a bathing place by the river, by your own hands. And you pay obeisances to every devotee who comes there, and you seek their forgiveness. Madai was saying, I don't even remember who all I have wronged, because I was in a drunken state all the time. I don't even remember, nor did I care. And this was the cure. So Madai stayed in that ghat, and he would pay obeisances to every single devotee who would come. And there were some people who were very angry with Jagai and Madai, who thought that this was not enough, this is not atonement enough. So what they would do is, when they see, they would throw stones at Madai. Not small stones, big stones. And it would hit Madai on his head, and blood would come, and Madai would pick up the stone, not to throw it back, but he would give them again that stone. This punishment is not enough. Please throw that stone again. Seeing this behavior, people's hearts melted, and they would embrace him. The very same Madai who would chase people for no reason was taking punishment upon punishment without a complaint. The very same nature of his master, Lord Nityananda. This is the power of the association of devotees. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a very nice verse. Prasangam majaram pasham atmanah kavayo viduhu sa eva sadhusho krito mokshadvaram apavritam. Its translation is, every learned man knows very well that attachment for the material is the greatest entanglement of the spirit soul. But that same attachment, when applied to the self-realized devotees, opens the door for liberation. So where is our attachment? Yes, we don't know how many sins we have committed. But if we take shelter of the Supreme Lord and his dear devotees, then Krishna will protect. And one need not worry about that. There is no bigger loving master than Sri Sri Gaur Nitai. No better incarnation than Sri Sri Gaur Nitai. They are the most magnanimous. And they came to preach the chanting of the holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Such a wonderful master we have. I will tell one story and I will end. Once there was a cow that was grazing in the forest. And a tiger came to attack the cow. The cow started to run. The tiger was chasing. Life and death scenario. The cow ran as fast as it could. And they both fell in a swamp. You know what a swamp is, right? Like you can't move. So the cow was ahead, the tiger was behind. And the tiger was trying in every which way to reach the cow, to attack it and kill it. And the cow was also trying to escape. Neither one could move. And the tiger was just frustrated and it was growling, just staring at the cow and trying, but both gave up after some time. Stand still. After some time, the cow turned towards the tiger and asked, "My dear sir, do you have a master?" The tiger said, "What nonsense! I am the king of the jungle. I don't have any masters. I am the master of all." And the cow said, "But I have a master. And he is a very loving master. You see what is going to happen? As the sun sets, my master will expect me back home. And when he finds that I am not back home, he will come looking for me. And he will come here and he will come and find me and he will pull me out. Who is going to save you?" So in this world, my dear devotees, we are all stuck in this swamp. We think we are making progress with all our activities. But we are not. We are stuck. Only a liberated person, the spiritual master and the Supreme Lord can take us up, can pick us up, if we consider them as our masters. But if we are puffed up, if we are thinking that I am the Lord, I control my destiny, I am everything, then there is no one to save us. So the message for the day is to seek forgiveness for our follies of thinking that I am the enjoyer and to humbly surrender to such a loving master who reciprocates with us. Krishna doesn't need our offerings. Krishna is not in need of our wealth. He is the giver of everything. He only wants our love. And if we give even a slight amount to the Lord, especially in his merciful form as Sri Sri Gaur Nitai, then the way he reciprocates will be beyond our imagination. Tasyeva heto preteta kovido tallabhyate brahmatam uparyadaha tallabhyate sukhavat anyatha dukkam kalena sarvatra gabhira ramhasha. Srimad Bhagavatam says that one should not waste one's life trying to wander around in all the planetary systems, starting from the lowest all the way up to the planet of Brahmaji. That is not the purpose of life. To keep wandering from this place to that place to satisfy our senses. But what is the purpose of life? Kalena sarvatra gabhira ramhasha. One should strive for that which is not available in this material world. Shri Shri Nitai Sachinandan Dev Bhagavan ki jai. One should strive for that which is not available in this world. That is the love of Godhead. Pure love of Krishna. Golokera prema dhana hari nama sankirtana. The holy name, chanting of the holy names of Krishna will give us Golokera Premadana, the ultimate treasure. So with that, I will conclude today. Wish you all a very happy Nityananda Trayodashi. On this day, let's pray for the mercy of Lord Nityananda and Sri Chaitanya. And by their mercy, we can humbly serve and become the servant of the servant of the servant of the Vaishnavas. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Sri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai. Hare Krishna. It's 7 o'clock. Now we can see or hear from a wonderful presentation that kids have prepared about Lord Nityananda and the various pastimes. Okay? Please give them your utmost attention. Hare Krishna.
Hi Krishna. Hi Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome to Nityananda Trayodashi, part 1 of cultural programs. Today our young kids, the youth of ISKCON Portland, will be presenting the entire pastimes of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So many of us don't know much. We know about Gaura, and we will be celebrating Gaur Purnima soon, but many of us don't know so many details about Lord Nityananda. So the kids have researched and they have come up with a presentation, and we're going to hear from 8 illustrious youth of ISKCON Portland. So I request the kids to come here and please be seated on the dais. Haribo. So the 8 topics and the devotees, young devotees who are presenting the topics are, if you can sit in that order, that will be great. The first topic is 1973, birth of Nityananda Prabhu. Nitya will be presenting that topic. Oh, 1473, my bad. Only person here I see is Rasaraj right now. The kids, please come. So we have birth of Nityananda Prabhu, Nitya, childhood pastimes, Panshu, traveling on pilgrimage, Aditya Krishna, uniting with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gaur Govind, deliverance of Jagai and Madai, Dhruva, spreading the Sankirtan movement, and Dhruva is only 7 years old. He's only 7 years old. He's the littlest child, or the smallest child who has done his research and will be presenting today, and it's really fabulous. Spreading the Sankirtana movement, Nivan, household life, Nilambar, and final pastimes by Parnika. So enjoy this beautiful ride, starting from the birth of the Lord all the way up, or the appearance of the Lord all the way up to his final pastimes in this world. Make yourselves comfortable. If you like, you have a seat, and then when it's your turn, you can stand or continue sitting, however you like. This will be a half-an-hour presentation. Followed by this, there will be some bhajans, 3 bhajans to be exact, that will be offering to Lord Nityananda Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Happy Nityananda Trayodashi. I will talk about the birth of Lord Nityananda. Lord Nityananda is an incarnation of Balaram, who is the second body of Lord Krishna, and is the eternal associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is also the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Nityananda was born in a small village called Ekachakra that is located in West Bengal. He appeared on the auspicious 13th day of the month Magha in the year 1473. Magha is the period of time between February and March. His parents were Hadai Oja and Padmavati, who belonged to a very pious Brahmana family from Mithila. There is an interesting story behind Lord Nityananda's birth. Once a sage named Garga Muni went in disguise to see Mother Padmavati and started dancing and saying repeatedly, "This is the womb, this is the womb, this is the womb." He predicted the arrival of Lord Nityananda on Sukhya Trayodashi, the month of Magha, and emphasized that Padmavati was the reincarnation of Rohini. Lord Nityananda is also called Nitai and is a primary religious figure within the Gaudiya Vaishnava tradition of Bengal.
Hare Krishna. I'll be talking about the childhood pastimes of Lord Nityananda. From the very childhood, Lord Nitai exhibited his sober and intelligent nature. His appearance brought auspiciousness and good fortune to his hometown, which became free of poverty and sins. When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in Nadia, Nitai began loudly roaring and his actions. Along with his friends, little Nitai enacted various pastimes of Lord Krishna and Lord Ram. Sometimes, unseen by milk products were kept in steel butter with his friends, just like Lord Balarama did in Vrindavan. Sometimes, depicting the pastimes of Ramachandra, Nitai and his friends would construct a bridge to reach the kingdom of to bring small pieces of wood and throw them into water. to show how the army of monkeys constructed the bridge Ramsetu over the ocean of Treta Yuga. Once, playing the role of Lakshman, Nitai enacted the fight with Indrajit, Ravana's powerful son. One of his friends who played the role of Indrajit struck him with a lotus flower which represented the powerful Shakti-Shail weapon that made Lakshmana unconscious in actual war. Being absorbed in the mood of Lakshman, Nityananda Prabhu fell upon the ground unconscious. Fearing the worst, the children notified the villagers, including his parents. They all rushed to the spot and found no life symptoms in his body and all broke into tears. Then one of his friends who enacted the role of Hanuman remembered how Lakshman came to consciousness after smelling the medical herbs brought by Hanuman. So accordingly, the child playing the role of Hanuman rushed to gather the herbs from a small hillock. On the way, two other friends played the role of Rakshasa and Crocodile, trying to stop Hanuman. Defeating them, Hanuman uprooted the entire mountain, brought back to where Nitai lay unconscious. Another child, playing the role of a physician, collected the required herbs and held near Nitai's nostrils, and quickly little Nitai regained his consciousness. Everyone wept tears of joy seeing him conscious. Understanding the deep mood and absorption of Lord Nityananda, the onlookers remained stunned as Haday Pandit inquired who had taught these pastimes. Nityananda replied these were his eternal pastimes. Thus, from childhood, Lord Nityananda propagated the glories of Lord Hari. He was loved by all, and all the little boys of Ekachakra hankered for his association. In this way, Lord Nityananda spent first 12 years of his life blissfully at Ekachakra Dham. There's a sacred bakul tree that exists even today at Ekachakra, under which Lord Nitya and his friends enacted various pastimes of the Supreme Lord. The place has been renowned as Bakultala.
Just before his 13th birthday, a traveling sannyasi came to the home of Lord Nityananda. His father, Haday Pandit, welcomed and took care of the sannyasi. With deep respect, Haday Pandit offered his guest all that he had. Please feel free to take whatever you like. My home is your home. The visiting sannyasi explained that his was a simple life and his needs were very less. However, he needed a traveling companion. Young Nitai would be ideal. Nitai was eager to visit all the holy places, and reluctantly, Haday Pandit agreed to let his son go. Lord Nityananda traveled from holy place to holy place for the next 20 years in order to purify them. I will list only a few places where Lord Nityananda went to, and I'll tell two pastimes. He went to Gaya, Kashi, Mathura. He bathed in the beautiful waters of the Yamuna. He went to all 12 forests of Vrindavan, and while in Vrindavan, he remembered his own incarnation as Lord Balarama. It was said he was in so much happiness in Vrindavan that he didn't even think about eating or sleeping. As he continued to eastern India, he met Madhavendra Puri. When Nityananda and Madhavendra Puri saw each other, their eyes were filled with love. They offered obeisances to each other and began to hug. Madhavendra Puri didn't want to let go. They were both crying. Their hair stood up on end, and their bodies were shivering. All the devotees of Madhavendra Puri were struck with wonder. Lord Nityananda and Madhavendra Puri stayed together for many days and nights, just talking about Krishna. They were both extremely happy after spending some days together. Lord Nityananda continued on his journey to other places. Another pastime was when Lord Nityananda went to Pandharpur, near Mumbai. In Pandharpur lived a Brahmin who was the godbrother of Madhavendra Puri. Their spiritual master was Sri Lakshmipati. The Brahmin invited Lord Nityananda to his house and offered him fruit, milk, and other items to eat. Then Lord Nityananda went to stay at a secluded place. Suddenly, Sri Lakshmipati came to the village and took a meal at the Brahmin's house. As he was there, again and again, Sri Lakshmipati said that I see such auspiciousness in your house. I have come to your home many times before, never have I felt such bliss in my heart. I think a great devotee has come here. The Brahmin didn't tell Sri Lakshmipati about Lord Nityananda. Sri Lakshmipati would always have intense dreams about Lord Balarama. Lord Nityananda appeared to him in his dream in the form of Lord Balarama. He told Sri Lakshmipati, a Brahmin's son has come to this village. With this mantra, make him your disciple. Sri Lakshmipati became very happy. The next day, Lord Nityananda appeared. Sri Lakshmipati gave the mantra Diksha to Lord Nityananda. Lord Nityananda became known as Nityananda Swarup. When Sri Lakshmipati went to sleep, he dreamt of Lord Nityananda. Then Nityananda showed him his form as Lord Balarama. So he knew that Lord Nityananda was actually Lord Balarama. Soon, Nityananda Prabhu carried on to Vrindavan and decided to simply wait in Vrindavan until the signal came that Lord Chaitanya had begun the Sankirtan movement.
Hare Krishna. I'll be speaking about how Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu united with Lord Chaitanya. Okay. So Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu was residing in Vrindavan when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was doing Sankirtana in Navadvipa. However, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu felt distressed that Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu was not there. So, Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu left Vrindavan to go to Navadvipa to meet Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu came to Navadvipa, everyone was chanting Jaya Jaya. He stayed at a house of Nandana Acharya, who is the son of Chaturbhaja Pandit and who is also a great devotee of Lord Krishna. Nandana Acharya became very blissful when Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu appeared in his offered to keep him in his house. Next day, after Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu finished his worship of Lord Vishnu, he sat down with other Vaishnavas and told them that he had dreamt that there was a person who came on this beautiful chariot which had an auspicious flag. And the person was Haladara Balarama. And they both had talked together, and Haladara Balarama had told him that next day we'll come and know each other. So, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I have a feeling that some great personality has arrived at Navadvipa. So he ordered Srivas Thakur and Haridas Thakur to go and find out who this person was. And Srivas Pandit and Haridas So Srivas Pandit and Haridas Thakur went all around Navadvipa to look for this personality. But they could not find him. They searched through every single house in Navadvipa, but they could not find him. So after 9 hours of thorough searching, they came back to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and told them that they did not find this person. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu smilingly said, "Let us go see him. I will take you to him." And they all went to Nandanacharya's house while chanting all glories to Lord Krishna. And when they entered Nandana Acharya's house, they found Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu sitting in a deep trance in pure devotion. So Lord Vishwambara came in front of him, and immediately Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu knew that the person standing in front of him was the Lord of his heart. And he became stunned, like completely stunned. He couldn't do anything. And then, with a gesture, Lord Chaitanya instructed Srivas Thakur to recite Bhagavatam, verse 10.21.5, which describes the beauty of Lord Krishna. Srivas Thakur said, wearing a peacock feather ornament upon his head, blue karnikara flowers on his ears, a yellow garment as brilliant as gold, and a Vaijayanti garland, Lord Krishna exhibited his transcendental form as the greatest of dancers as he entered the forest of Vrindavan, beautifying it with the marks of his footprints. He filled the holes of his flute with the nectar of his lips, and the cowherd boys sang his glories. And when he heard this verse, Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu lost consciousness and he fell to the ground. And he remained inert as Lord Chaitanya told Srivas Pandit to keep on reciting verses. And after some time, Nityananda Mahaprabhu regained consciousness. But when he kept on hearing the verses of Srimad Bhagavatam, he got maddened with ecstasy. He started dancing, clapping, and jumping up in the air in full force. And he showed various symptoms of ecstatic love for Krishna, like shriveling, perspiration, and hair standing on end. And seeing Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu's ecstatic love for Krishna, Lord Gauranga danced and cried with him along with other devotees. And Nityananda Mahaprabhu's happiness increased without a limit. It was keep on going. And everyone tried to calm him down, but they could not calm Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu. So when everyone failed to calm down Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself embraced Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu. And Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu surrendered his life to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and remained motionless. Then he fell on the lap of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then all of the devotees began to praise Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu. And they told how they looked alike, like Krishna and Balaram, Vishnu and Shiva. And this is how Lord Nityananda met Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna always comes with his internal partner in all yugas, like Ram and Lakshman in Treta Yuga, Krishna and Balaram in Dwapar Yuga, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu in Kali Yuga. One such pastime was the deliverance of Jagai and Madhai. Mahaprabhu asked Nityananda Prabhu and Haridasa Thakur to spread the message of love of God to every home in Navadvipa. As they were doing this service, they met two brothers, Jagai and Madhai. These brothers belonged to a very pious and priestly family, but had abandoned the pious ways of their forefathers for a life of drinking, stealing, and violence. When Nityananda Prabhu and Haridasa Thakur met these brothers, they were drunk and were creating a toxic environment for everyone around them in a very crowded road. Looking at these drunk brothers, Nityananda Prabhu felt a deep feeling of love and compassion for them, and saw this as an opportunity to help these brothers through the Sankirtan movement. He approached them and begged them to chant the holy name of Krishna and relish the sweet nectar taste of name of Krishna. But these brothers, rather than feeling fortunate, were in rage, and Madai threw an earthen pot at Nitai, and Nitya Prabhu started bleeding from his forehead. Nityananda, rather than feeling angry and mad at these brothers, indeed he was so kind and said, "Shall I stop giving you love because you have hit me with an earthen pot?" When Mahaprabhu heard what happened, he was angry and rushed to the scene. And Mahaprabhu summoned his chakra and was prepared to kill the two brothers. But Nityananda Prabhu reminded him of his mission to deliver the hopelessly fallen souls of the Kali Yuga, of whom Jagai and Madai were typical examples. Hearing this, Mahaprabhu agreed to forgive Jagai but instructed Madai to ask for forgiveness from Nityananda Prabhu. And the epitome of love and compassion that Nitai Prabhu was changed the heart of Jagai and Madai. And they decided to become devotees and enthusiastic supporters of Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan mission. Seeing their sincerity, Mahaprabhu took all of their sins on his own head. Jagai and Madai set the highest standard of devotional service by constantly chanting the holy names of Krishna and instructing others in devotion to him. This incident shows the special kindness of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda. In this age, no one can claim to be sinless. Yet Lord Nityananda accepts anyone, no matter how sinful, on the condition that he promised not to indulge in sinful activities after being accepted as a disciple of a bona fide spiritual master. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I will be talking about Nityananda spreading the Sankirtan movement. After Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took on the renounced order of life, sannyasa, to spread the Sankirtana movement of the congregational chanting of Krishna's holy names, the two brothers moved to Jagannath Puri on the east coast of India. There, Mahaprabhu left Nityananda and proceeded on a tour of South India that was to last for 2 years. When Mahaprabhu returned, he was pleased to see that Nityananda had developed the movement in Puri with the help of the local devotees. However, the movement in However, the movement in Navadvipa had been sorely neglected, and so in 1511, Mahaprabhu requested Nityananda, his most reliable Sankirtana commander, to return to Bengal. When Nityananda Prabhu first returned to Bengal, he began his mission in Panihati. For several months, he preached and gathered followers in this area until thousands chanted and danced in ecstasy under his supervision. It was at this time that Lagunatha Dasa Goswami, then a young boy, approached Nityananda Prabhu as a celestial servant. Since Lagunatha was born into a wealthy family, Nityananda asked him to hold a huge festival in which all the devotees could have as much yogurt and chipped rice as they desired. The festival in Panihati was a grand success, drawing pilgrims from miles around to participate in various ways. This naturally enhanced the Sankirtana movement and pleased Nityananda very much. In Panihati, Nityananda Prabhu used the house of Laghava Pandita as headquarters, and from there taught Krishna consciousness to thousands of people from both sides of the Bhagirathi River, a branch of the Ganga Maya that flows in the area. From there he moved on to Valahangala, where he stayed in the house of Gadadhara Dasa. He transformed this small dwelling into another center for the movement. It is said that he moved the people of this area so truly that even children would come from neighboring villages on school days just to join the kirtan. After a fruitful period in these places, starting preaching centers, Nityananda Prabhu arrived in Saptagrama, a town whose inhabitants were mostly considered outcasts and untouchables by Hindu standards. Lord Nityananda Prabhu viewed all souls equally and spread Mahaprabhu's teachings lovingly to everyone he met. Nityananda Prabhu travelled on to Shantipur and Navadvip, where he went door to door and begged people to surrender to Mahaprabhu's Sankirtana mission. He carried this request on both sides of the Ganga Maya. At Kaladaha, he is said to have converted no less than 1,200 male and 1,300 female. Nityananda Prabhu's most important followers joined him at this time. With their help, he was successful in spreading Krishna consciousness throughout Bengal. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. I'll be talking about Nityananda Mahaprabhu's household life. History. Lord Balarama had two wives, Srimati Varuni Devi and Srimati Revati Devi. Both of them later expanded themselves in Gaura Leela as Srimati Vasudha Devi and Srimati Janava Devi respectively. These two internal energies of Nityananda Prabhu were born to Sri Surya Das, who himself was a great personality, of which Janava Maya was the youngest. Marriage. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had persuaded Lord Nityananda for marriage, knowing that his internal energies had already descended and would play a vital role in the spreading of the Krishna consciousness movement. For the divine marriage of Lord Nityananda, first with Mata Vasudha and later on with Mata Janava, blessings poured in and everyone in the 14 worlds were joyful. Lord Nityananda stayed at Shaligram and later left to see Sachi Mata. Janava Maya is famous as Nityananda Swarupini. She did not bear any children, instead took great care of son Veera Chandra, Lord Gauranga's expansion, and daughter Ganga, who were born to Mata Vasudha. She even initiated Veera Chandra Prabhu later. Incident. When Veera Chandra Prabhu was born, a great devotee called Abhirama Dasa came to visit. He had a reputation that any stone he offered obeisances to would crack, and any person he offered obeisances to, even if they had the slightest tinge of material desire, would die. So when he saw baby Veera Chandra, he became so happy that he offered his obeisances to the child, and the child in turn smiled. Hare Krishna.
Final pastimes of Lord Nityananda. Hare Krishna, happy Nityananda Trayodashi. Today, by Nitai Sachinandan's mercy, I will be speaking on the final pastimes of Lord Nityananda. Also, please forgive me if I make any mistakes or say something incorrect. The story of Banki Marai deity. Not much is given on the disappearance of Lord Nityananda, but it is said that he entered within the body of the Banki Marai deity and therefore ended his earthly pastimes. Nityananda was going to Vrindavan when he passed by a place called Kadamba Khandi. He found the deity in the clay there. He thought he would go to Raja, then come to get the deity from the neem tree, install him with great celebration. However, while coming back to Ekachakra, Nityananda Prabhu came by a different route. In the night, Banki Marai appeared in his dream and asked him to give him food as he was hungry. Nityananda apologized for leaving the deity, but he was too tired to go all the way to Kadamba Kandi again. Banki Marai said that he would come in the neem tree floating down the Yamuna. Nityananda picked up the deity and worshipped him with full opulence. The deity was very, very beautiful. Shri Banki Marai ki jai. Nityananda's merging with the deity. Soon after the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ended, Nityananda merged with his own Banki Marai deity. It is said that Nityananda's presence can be felt within one's guru, as Nityananda is Balaram, who is Lakshman. According to Ramayan, Lakshman is Guru. Shri Shri Nityananda Trayodashi Mahamahotsav ki. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, I think they deserve a huge Haribol 3 times from the entire congregation. Haribol! 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 Okay. Now we can do a quick quiz. It's okay. I'm sure you all paid a lot of attention. Thank you all so much. If you all really enjoyed this, we can do this again for Gaur Purnima and other festivals also. Isn't it so much easier to understand things when little children say it? Haribol. Next we'll have a beautiful bhajan called Nitai Pada Kamala. If you know, please sing along. Devotees who are singing, please come up on the dais. Thank you. Hare Krishna. In order to meditate on the pastime or in the beautiful bhajan, we will first read the translation.
Hare Krishna. The lotus feet of Lord Nityananda are a shelter where one will get the soothing moonlight not only of one, but of millions of moons. If the world wants to have real peace, it should take shelter of Lord Nityananda. Unless one takes shelter under the shade of the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda, it will be very difficult for him to approach Radha Krishna. If one actually wants to enter into the dancing party of Radha Krishna, he must firmly catch hold of the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. Jai.
Anyone who has not established his relationship with Nityananda Prabhu is understood to have spoiled his valuable human birth. Such a human being is actually an uncontrollable animal. Because he never uttered the holy name of Nityananda, he has become merged into so-called material happiness. What can his useless education and family tradition do to help him?
Being maddened after false prestige and identification with the body, one is thinking, oh, what is Nityananda? What can he do for me? I don't care. The result is that he is accepting something false to be truth. If you actually want to approach the association of Radha, Krishna, you must first achieve the mercy of Lord Nityananda. When he is merciful toward you, then you will be able to approach Radha, Krishna. Therefore, you should firmly grasp the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda.
The lotus feet of Nityananda are not illusion, they are a fact. One who engages in the transcendental loving service of Nityananda is also transcendental. Always try to catch the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. This Narottama Dasa is very unhappy. Therefore, I am praying to Lord Nityananda to make me happy. My dear Lord, please keep me close to your lotus feet. Hare Krishna.
Nitai pada kamala Koti chandra shushitala Nitai pada kamala Koti chandra shushitala Jai jagata jura Nitai na boli lo Pada Kamala ki. The next beautiful bhajan that we want to present is called Nityananda Chandrasya Nama Dwadashakam. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya has written this beautiful song. The official song's name is Nityananda Chandrasya Nama Dwashakam. It recites 12 names of Sri Nityananda and states that anyone who does so will very soon become the object of divine mercy of Lord Chaitanya. We won't be singing the benefits of reciting this beautiful prayer, but we'll be just singing the prayer. But we'll read the translation. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Sri Nityananda Prabhu is the embodiment of eternal bliss. He is the moon of all avadutas and the beloved of the life breath of Vasudha, his wife. Lord Nityananda is the husband in enthusing Jahnavi with life. Nityananda Rama bestows ecstatic love for Krishna, and he is the Lord and Master of the devotees.
Sri Nityananda is the dear son of Padmavati, and he is full of splendorous transcendental majesty. Nitai is the older brother of Sachi Mata's son, Nimai. Nityananda Avaduta is maddened in overwhelming ascetic emotions. Sri Nityananda Prabhu is the savior of the universe. His complexion is golden tinged with red. Hare Krishna.
That person who recites these 12 auspicious holy names of the moon like Nityananda Chandra every day upon arising in the morning, such a person becomes free of all difficulties and attains all their most cherished desires. Very soon they become the object of Lord Chaitanya Deva's mercy.
Nityananda Avaduta ki. Arpana is going to sing a bhajan.
So if everyone can kind of face the deities. Maybe everyone can come forward.
Paramakarna. Paramakarna. Hare Krishna, everyone. We'll be singing Paramakarna, and before we get started, I'll read the translation. The two lords, Nitai Gaurachandra, are very merciful. They are the essence of all incarnations. The specific significance of these incarnations is that they introduced a process of chanting and dancing that is simply joyful. My dear brother, I request that you just worship Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda with firm conviction and faith. If one wants to be Krishna conscious by this process, one has to give up his engagement in sense gratification. One simply has to chant Hare Krishna, Hari Hari without any motive. My dear brother, just try and examine this. Within the three worlds, there is no one like Lord Chaitanya or Lord Nityananda. Their merciful qualities are so great that upon hearing them, even birds and beasts cry and stones melt. But Lochan Das regrets that I am entrapped by sense gratification. Since I have no attraction for the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, then Yamaraj, the superintendent of death, is punishing me by not allowing me to be attracted by this movement. Parama karuna pahudvi jana Nitai Gaurachandra Parama karuna pahudvi jana
Savavatara Sarashiromani Kevalananda Kanda Savavatara Sarashiromani Kevalananda Kanda Parama Karuna Bahudvijana Nitai Gaura Chandra Savavatar Sarashiromani Kevalananda Kanda Bhajo Bhajo Bhai Chaitanya Nitai Sudreda Vishwasa Gauri Bhajo Bhajo Bhai Chaitanya Nitai Sudreda Vishwasa Gauri Vishaya Chariya Sera Se Majiya Mukhe Bolo Hari Hari Vishaya Chariya Sera Se Majiya Mukhe Bolo Hari Hari Parama Karuna Bahudvijana Nitai Gaura Chandra Savavatar Sarashiromani Kevalananda Kanda Dekho re bhai Tribhuvane nai He mona doyala data Dekho re bhai Tribhuvane nai He mona doyala data Pashu Paki Jure ವಸನವಿದರೆ ಸುನಿಜರ ಗುಣಗಾಟ ಪಶು ಪಕ್ಷಿ ಜುರೆ ವಸನವಿದರೆ ಸುನಿಯರ ಗುಣಗಾಟ ಪರಮ ಕರುಣಾ ಬಹು ದ್ವಿಜನ ಗೀತಾಯ ಗೌರಚಂದ್ರ ಸಭಾವತ ಸರಶಿರೋಮಣಿ ಕೇವಲ ನಂದಕಂಡ संसारे मजिया रोहिली पुरिया से पद नाही लो आशा संसारे मजिया रोहिली पुरिया से पद नाही लो आशा अपन कर्म कुंजाय समना काए लोचन दासा अपन कर्म कुंजाय चमना काए लोचन दासा परम करुणा बहु द्विजना निताय गौरचंद्र परम करुणा बहु द्विजना निताय गौरचंद्र सभावत सरशिरोमणि केवल नंदकंड सभावत सरशिरोमणि केवल नंदकंड जय नित्यानंद Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. Shri Shri Nityananda Rama ki, Shri Shri Nitai Gauranga ki, Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki.
Is there any other? And right? Done. So we're going to display Nityananda Ashtakam, turn down the lights, and then deities will take rest in about 15 minutes. So, and then just kind of, we'll have part 2 on Sunday with lecture and spiritual, cultural event. Okay, prasadam today will be to go, so we're just packing that up. Okay, because it's a work day. So thank you all for joining us. I want to thank those that organized today's program, the pujaris, the devotees who made the beautiful garlands and the decorations. Let's hear for them with loud Hari Bol. Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. And the devotees for doing the cooking and the packing and the cleaning. So a lot of appreciation for all of them. Those that donated for today's festival, our gratitude goes out to you. So, are we ready? So we see the lotus feet of Lord. Are we ready?
Sharachandra Bhrantim Sphuradamalakhantim Gajagatim Hari Premonmattam Dhrita Paramasattvam Smitamukham Sada Ghurnam Netram Karakalitavetram Kalibhidam Bhaje Nityanandam Bhajanatarukanandam Niravadhi Rasanamagaram Svajanagana Sarvasvamatulam Tadiyeka Prana Pramita Vasudha Janavapatim Sada Premonmadam Paramaviditam मन्दमनसा भजे नित्यानन्दं भजनतरुकन्दं निरवधि शचीसूनुप्रेष्ठं निखिलजगदीष्टं सुखमयम् कलौ मज्जज्जीवोद्धरणकरणोद्दामकरुणम् हरेराख्यानाद्वा भवजलधिगर्भोन्नतिहरम् भजे नित्यानन्दं भजनतरुकन्दं निरवधि अये भ्रातर्नृणां कलिकलुषिणां किं नु भविता तथा प्रायश्चित्तं रचय यदनायासतैमे व्रजन्ति त्वामित्थं सह भगवता मन्त्रयति यो भजे नित्यानन्दं भजनतरुकन्दं निरवधि यथेष्टङ्ग्रे भ्रातः कुरु हरिहरिध्वानिमनिशम् ततो वः संसारां बुधितरणदायो मयि लगेत् इदं बाहुस्फोटैरटतिरटयन् यः प्रतिगृहम् भजे नित्यानन्दं भजनतरुकन्दं निरवधि बलात् संसाराम्भो निधिहरणकुम्भोद्भवमहो सतां श्रेयस्सिन्धून्नतिकुमुदबन्धुं समुदितम् खलश्रेणीस्फूर्जत् तिमिरहरसूर्यप्रभमहम् भजे नित्यानन्दं भजनतरुकन्दं निरवधि नटन्तं गायन्तं हरिमनुवदन्तं पथि पथि व्रजन्तं पश्यन्तं स्वमपि नदयन्तं जनगणम् प्रकुर्वन्तं सन्तं सकरुणदृगन्तं प्रकलनाद् भजे नित्यानन्दं भजनतरुकन्दं निरवधि सुबिभ्राणं भ्रातुः करसरसिजं कोमलतरम् मिथो वक्त्रालोकोच्छलितपरमानन्दहृदयम् भ्रमन्तं माधुर्यैरहमदयन्तं पुरजनान् भजे नित्यानन्दं भजनतरुकन्दं निरवधि रसानामाधारं रसिकवरसद्वैष्णवधनम् रसागारं सारं पतितततितारं स्मरणतः परं नित्यानन्दाष्टकमिदमपूर्वं पठति यस् तदङ्घ्रिद्वन्द्वाब्जं स्फुरतु नितरां तस्य हृदये तदङ्घ्रिद्वन्द्वाब्जं स्फुरतु नितरां तस्य हृदये
Nityananda Ram Nityananda Ram Jaya Nityananda Ram Nityananda Ram Jaya Nityananda Ram Nityananda Ram Jaya Navadipadha Nityananda Dham Jayo Eka Chakradham Nityananda Ram Jayo Nityananda Ram 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 Nityananda Ram Jayo Eka Chakradham Nityananda Dham Jayo Eka Chakradham Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare